Hey, hello, welcome aboard, guys. Um, Finally got around to downloading Dragon Age: The Veilguard, fourth game in the series. It's a series I've always enjoyed, um, and just like the rest of them, this one seems to have a bit of a controversy around it. But we'll give it a go. Give it a go ourselves and see how it is. I have already got all the settings adjusted, so hopefully it runs pretty smoothly. I think we'll keep ray tracing off for now, see how it goes, and if we've got the spare frames, we'll might stick it on. Audio, just turn the slide down a wee bit. Turn the music down, that's quite loud as well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as I say, quite a few mixed opinions, mixed reviews around this game at the minute. You know, from what I've seen and read, you know, there's some things I don't like the sound of, but there's also a lot that quite appeals to me as well. And you know, as I say, every game in the series is different from the last. You know, they've just changed and evolved each title, and you know, they all have their ups and their downs. But you know, I love the lore, the world, characters. So I'm sure we'll get some enjoyment out of it. Okay, new game.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Warwick narrating the intro there. It's a character that's been in the series since Dragon Age 2. He's a fan favourite. I don't believe he's a companion you can take out on missions in this one. You could run around with him in 2 and Inquisition, but I think he's just part of the wider, you know, wider outfit that you're part of. Well, the Veilguard, I guess that's what your faction is called. So, as far as I'm aware, we get to make a character, and then we also get to recreate our Inquisitor. And then there's a couple of choices that we can pick that happened in the Inquisition to carry over to Veilguard. They've kept it limited to like 3 or 4 main choices. And I get it. I mean, Origins was a long time ago now, and to try and keep track of choices from back then, and you know, it's just nice to have a fresh start, you know, without having to rely too much on previous material, you know. So we've got elves, Inari, humans, and dwarves. Gotta say, I'm not terribly adventurous when it comes to things like this. It's generally a human melee character of sorts that I play, so I think we'll go for a human. It's this cycle, see if we can get a nice default. Let's use this as a base. So, the character creator is quite in depth in this from what I've seen so far. It's presets. He, she, her, they, them. Man, women, okay. Class. We've got a rogue. The rogue's hallmarks are quick movement and reflexes, whether wielding a bow or dual swords. They use powerful, precise strikes for lethal damage. Explore. So within each class you have 3 subclasses, which you can spec into. So for the rogue we've got duelist, which self-explanatory. It's about melee and dual wielding. Saboteur, set the stage, deploy explosives and turrets, traps, and all sorts. And a Veil Ranger, this is the ranged subclass, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts, charge arrows with dangerous, powerful magic. We've got the Warrior, who command the flow of the battlefield. Some lie waste with sword and shield, while others use a two-handed weapon to send enemies flying. We've got a Reaper, combat Knight's Blade, steal life and risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. Slayer, leap into the fray, wield massive punishing weapons while rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. And Champion, be the shield, shrug off damage while summoning righteous fire down on enemies. And the Mage, rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute, and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters combat. Got a Deathcaller, seems to be kind of necromantic. Call the Void, freeze enemies in their tracks and summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Spellblade, channel potent spells for close quarters. Sounds kind of interesting. I think throughout the series I've played a bit of every class. I've played a rogue, a warrior, a mage, played various subclasses. I typically prefer the melee classes, while the Spellblade sounds kind of cool. I might go for you know, a Slayer, wield a big weapon. Outfit previews. Okay. Yeah. I think we'll go. I think you can respec. I'm not sure if you can change your class, but I know you can respec your specialization stuff as much as you want. So if we don't like it, I guess we can try something else. We can experiment about a little bit. But I've always enjoyed the melee classes in these games. So let's go for a warrior. Oh, faction. Backstory. Your faction choice influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices. So we've got the Grey Wardens, got the Veil Jumpers, Shadow Dragons, the Lords of Fortune, the Morn Watch, and the Antivan Crows. To be fair, I'm only familiar really with the Wardens and the Crows, but obviously in the first game you were a Grey Warden, recruited by Duncan to stop the Blight, along with Alistair, Morgan, and a bunch of other companions. So, Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rights that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage against the Darkspawn. Base defense and health increased. Veil Jumpers. Explore ancient elven ruins. Gain reputation quickly, deal increased damage versus Fade. Slightly increased critical damage. So one of your companions, Balara, something like that, the elf lady, I think she's part of this faction. And the Shadow Dragons, an underground resistance that opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they're determined to bring justice to the people. Gain rep, deal increased damage against Ventore. Resources regenerate faster. Lords of Fortune. Treasure hunters and explorers from Rivian. Increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedowns with less effort. The Morn Watch, an elite necromantic order from Navarra. Increased damage to undead. Apply additional affliction. And the Crows. Guild of Assassins. I feel like if we're going to be a fighter, probably the Grey Wardens or the Lords of Fortune might be better for us. From takedowns. You know, if we're going to be a fighter, I think we'll go for the Grey Wardens. There's a Grey Warden that you can recruit as well, I believe. Yeah. Let's be a Grey Warden. Shield against the night. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to himself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. He disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing a tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide and the Darkspawn were driven off, saving the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented his independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. Cool, yeah. Grey Wardens are an awesome faction. The whole lore and story around the Darkspawn and the Blights and the Archdemons and the Old Gods, it's, yeah, I love the lore of this game, it's fantastic. Playstyle. Select an experience. These settings can be changed at any time. Adventurer, Keeper, Storyteller. Oh, okay. These are difficulties. I have beat all the series on the Nightmare difficulties before, but I think for now, just for the first playthrough, we'll just go down the middle. Yeah, we'll just go down the middle. Couldn't I customize the rest of my appearance actually? Oh, yeah, I totally missed that. Okay. I was wondering when we were going to get to do this. Okay, we'll keep him as a preset. Um, let's see. I mean, not, let's sort his hair out first. I always like to get the hair and the the facial hair first, and that before I work around the rest. So we're a fighter, so we're probably we're in the Grey Wardens, so we're gonna have a probably a shortcut. These look like ladies' hairs. Where's the man's hairs? Hair physics is very good in this game. It's been praised quite a lot. Where are these? Is this it for short hairs? I mean, if, no thanks. His face is too young looking. Top knots, really? Man, he looks like too pretty. You know, I need to go and age him because I can't look at this face. Complexion. Yes, we're old as fuck. No, we don't want acne, we just want to be a bit weathered, yeah. We've seen shit. We've fought the Darkspawn. Yeah. No, we don't want that. So we get weathered, dark, youthful, rugged. I think weathered looks better. Fits with the story we're going for. Okay. Let's change him. Let's darken him slightly, I think. Let's darken him a little bit actually, and take that down one. Yeah, I think that's okay. We don't want any of this. Yeah. There's a lot of options. Headship. I think we could really mess things up with that. Headship was determined by morphing 3 models together. Okay. Wow. Yes, we can make some abominations, I think, with this. Yeah. Wow. Wow. This Grey Warden is, too many sweets. Oh, shit. Reset. Yes, thank you. Cheeks and jaw. Let's give him a bit more of a chin. Let's give him a chin. Yeah. Cool. Undergarments, what do we want? Let's just go for pants. Body shape. Whoa, what the? Let's go quite muscular and School athletic. Yeah, it's quite good. Body proportions, height. Is he really small? Is that default height there? So is he the shortest? Let's go a little bit taller. Let's make his shoulders a bit wider. Let's give him a little bit of a bigger chest. I mean, we're a big fighter, aren't we? We've worked out. Waist width, hip size, glutes. We get big glutes, and this a little bit bigger of a PP. Skin tone, we've sorted that already. You know what? We need a beard first. Facial hair. An old man's beard. It's quite, yeah, some scruffy. I think. That's. Why are they all? This is because his chin's sticking out a little bit, but the beards are like really pointy. You know what? It's very coarse, isn't it? Let's try it. Just go our head up a bit. No color whale, is there? So, I mean, this is match it to the hair. So let's try our hair first. And then we'll go back and work on the face. We want some slightly longer. We might have to go for something a bit longer. Because the short hairs are kind of shit. I mean, is that hair for dudes? I don't know. There's no such thing as men or women in this, anyway. What the? Right, this is a bit annoying now. The short hairs suck. The long hairs I can't tell. I mean, that's quite feminine. So it's good. That's quite feminine. Yeah. He looks too. The short hair is so bad. Spent half an hour just working on my hair. I mean, the options aren't great, are they? I mean, there's 88 hairs, and there's not really one that I really like. Color wood for the hairs crap as well. It's my system of hair. Fucking hell, looks like Santa Claus. Is that grey or blonde? Try that. Right. I need to age him a little bit more now, I think. What's scalp? What does scalp do? Okay, we can mess about with our hair here. Can we? Oh, that just flattens. That just messes with our actual head. Oh yeah, we can change the lighting. Right. I think. I don't know, I don't like that beard now, do I? Why is there no intensity on that? Yeah, I'll go for this. Is there... it's so much lighter than the hair though. The hair on his head. Like a different color of grey. Go for that one, is that? That's better. See if we can age his face a little bit more. I think instead of weathered, if we go rugged. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Dark green. Oh yeah, eyebrows. Some nice thick eyebrows. Not monobrows, just some. Okay. It's not bad. And then if we a dark gradient. Match the hair. Okay. Eye shape. The eye shape's okay. Ears, yeah, they're fine. Let's just take one last look at beers. So 24 is a contender. 26. 24, 26 is less patchy, so we'll go for it. 25's. Yeah. Okay, let's just check the lighting. Yeah. Do we want this slightly darker? Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay. What do we got? Makeup. Don't need any tattoos. No facial tattoo, body tattoos. Any Grey Warden tattoos? Can we choose which ones to keep? Oh, we can. Okay. So. Let's keep the one on the left arm. Get rid of that. Do we want? I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Color, we'll make it black if we can. As dark as we can. Is that black or is that green? That looks green. Yeah. Scars. Facial scars. This might age us a little bit too. Some hideous looking things here. We're only allowed one. Fallout had quite a nice. Fallout 4 had quite a nice character creator. And the scars and things like that, you could choose multiple scars or multiple makeups or things, like mix and match and connect things, and yeah, it's quite good. Pretty in-depth creator so far anyway. It's quite good. I know I've went into a lot of the options, but it's very good. And Cyberpunk is still one of my favorite creators. It's fantastic. Fallout 4 creator is quite good. It's pretty solid too. So these are actually markings, not scars, are they? Like a good eye scar, don't I? Intense. I mean, it looks dangerous, doesn't it? Right, that's quite good. Yeah, we'll mess with him, will we? Yeah. Discoloration, intensity. Okay, okay. Cool. Cool. Body scars. Wow. Nice. It's like we were gored by an ogre. Yes, well, we can make it a little less intense. No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's acceptable. Yeah, we'll play with him. So we're a fighter in the Grey Wardens, playing on adventure mode. Random name of Gerald Laurent Furby Beryl Shu Zalat Greer. Redmond. Rebin Thorn, yeah.
Time to get to work.
What's he been saying now?
Well,
Let's move.
Let's go with this voice. It's done by this one
Well, we made it.
is Alex Jordan. He did Mr. Hands in the Cyberpunk Dogtown expansion, Phantom Liberty expansion, quite recently. Yeah, he's a pretty awesome actor. He's also in a new D&D web series called Natural Six, along with Doug Cockle, Aoife Wilson, Harry McIntyre, Ben Starr, and Holly Bennett. This is if you like, D&D, it's worth a watch. It's only started a couple of months ago, I want to say. So it's good time to hop on if you haven't started already. But, great actor, like his voice, so we'll go for it.
I'm happy we're here. All of us. Hi. We'll be working together. We can lend a hand.
Go for a lower pitch. Rebin Thorn, Human, Man, Warrior, Grey Wardens. So we can just select, now we can, our past adventures here on the right hand side of the screen, for our Inquisition storyline to carry over. So, past adventures of the Inquisition. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. 8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade realm of magic and dreams threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen Haral, the Dread Wolf, plan to restore things to their primal state when the fate and physical reality were one. Solus said he regretted the deaths this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dreadwolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him. Make some changes. So we shall once again go human. One of my, probably my favorite Inquisitor I made was a female human mage Inquisitor. I had a lot of fun with that. So I'm not going to spend ages recreating the look, but we'll just do a brief customization. Just I've already spent like half an hour on Rook. People's got way better hair in this than the guys did. But crime, really? Short hairs just suck. So they do. I'm gonna say she grew some hair since the last time.
I won't let this stand.
We need to move.
It can't end like this.
Who did they romance? Lady Josephine. What was the world state? The Inquisition was absorbed into the Chantry, and we vowed to stop Solus. She's coming for you, Solus. Hello, Redmond. Okay, it's time to start, finally.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
We are. I'll do more than demand.
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Varric, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Veilguard.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Veilguard is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Whatever works.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people.
If I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
So I've heard a lot of talk about the art direction, the art style of this game, and it is definitely a lot more colorful and a lot more bright.
More of a hurry to get out of here.
But
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual.
I feel like
Find
it's
Veilguard
consistent and it works,
stop
you know.
Solus.
The characters look better than they did in the trailers. I mean, you know, it's definitely a choice, but I don't think it's a terrible choice. As I say, the environments look, well, fantastic, and the style's consistent. Yeah. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before, though, in Dragon Age. Floating cities.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the Veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
Do we? What?
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Ned will get us to Solus.
Watch out!
I mean,
Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the Veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
like this. It seems kind of sci-fi than fantasy at the minute. But,
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
you know, the original at least was definitely a very, very dark fantasy game. The second was still a fairly dark fantasy game too. Inquisition, it got a little bit lighter. It was more colourful and it got a little lighter, but it still has some fairly dark themes. But, we'll see how this compares.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Scout Harding.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the Veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Here we
Demon.
go. Perform light attacks with X. Use your light attack up to 4 times in a row to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack and deals increased damage.
Here they come.
Nice. Easy. Raise your shield. Yeah. So, I'm playing with the
That's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to
controller.
Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Hatch yourselves up if you need it.
You can
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
You can key map everything quite nicely with the mouse and keyboard, but I think it's just generally an easier game to play with a controller. And yeah, this is Scout Harding. She was a very minor character in Inquisition that you could talk to in between when you went to a new map, a new zone. She would give you a little intro or a little bit of information about where you just arrived to, and now she's a full-fledged companion in this game. Yeah, she got a lot of she had a big following, like a lot of love in the last game, but honestly, personally, I don't understand the love towards her. She, like I say, she was exceptionally minor character, so I don't get the following behind her, and they've made her a full companion in this game. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't get the following. But that's just me. Not that she's a bad character, I just don't get the love behind it.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
What's going on here?
Venatori cultists! We want to be here soon!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori.
I do feel like I'm in a bit of a science fiction thing. It's a bit of a mashup, isn't it? This is ridiculous.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Very slow.
Crossed the Grey Wardens a few years back, but a lot of our people killed.
Yep, I was there. Come on.
Slide?
Guess we're sliding down.
Yeah. Cool.
They're allies of Nebgalus! Kill them all!
Driving kick. Use right bumper to select your new driving kick ability. It requires 50 rage to use. Words. Generate rage by striking enemies with weapon attacks. Okay, so it's just pulls up the ability wheel. I guess for me and my companions, we can slot 3 abilities each. Slightly disappointing, considering that I think the amount of abilities you can get in this game. That they have to be selected through a wheel. Would be nice to have like a hot bar with the keyboard, just from 1 to 10 with all your abilities, but it kind of does slow the pace slightly. I know in Origins it was a bit more of a CRPG. It was a bit, especially in the harder difficulties, there was a lot of start, stop and combat, lining up abilities and moves, and that worked for that. But as these as the games became more action orientated, I feel like these wheels really just slowed down the combat. Same with Mass Effect.
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Ooh.
Alright, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
Nice job with the Venatori.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Cool. So this is another one of our companions. Private investigator Nev. Steve's the guy from Catfish.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
And the game definitely looks great.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Apologies for yawning. Getting late. It's been a busy
There.
week.
That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Where's the type? Shield toss. Okay. Is this siren and spaceship and stuff up here? It just seems like a Star Wars or something. It's a bit odd, but.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
Enchantment. Ooh. Yeah, water looks pretty good. It's like Battlestar Galactica or some shit. Yeah, and they've talked about Teventer previously in the lore and the media. It's not how I ever imagined it, but yeah.
Venatori. They must have tracked the magic to this building as well.
And then the demon.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Manrathus itself. What do you see?
No sign of Solus.
Honey.
Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ooh. I know what that is.
More demons.
Warriors have access to powerful two-handed weapons, such as great axes and mauls. Attacks are slower than those with weapon and shield, but inflict more damage. Basic defend is replaced with time defend. Okay. Oh, switch between weapons. Okay. I can have two weapons. That's nice. I can still throw a shield apparently, even though I've not got one equipped. But hammer on this guy. We'll play about. Let's check up here first, just in case. Oh, this glowing lever must do something.
It
oh,
sounds
look.
like that opens something below.
Really?
Let's have a look.
Who would have guessed? What's in the box? What's in that box? Funny. The water
This the
is
big glowing
very
window
neat.
you saw earlier, Rook.
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, let's follow to the giant magic mirror.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Demons. Let's try this big armor again. Armor protects enemies from damage. Deals bonus damage with more. Damage is good.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Giant health pots, okay. FPS has dropped a tiny bit, so I might have to have another replay about with settings at some point. But it's reasonably consistent. Hopefully it looks alright. Extra Y while sprinting. So these must be just giant health potion containers. Very subtle.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Oh look, I wonder what this giant green pot is. Couldn't make it any more obvious. Like, it's so unsubtle. And this game doesn't have invisible barriers, so I will die if I jump. Which is unusual because most games these days, they like to stop you from jumping off cliffs and off the edges of maps, but
Almost there.
like predictable.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Can we have the enemy's name? Above there. Yeah.
We have
Oh,
to stop
counter
this demon
boss.
quickly.
Watch the lightning!
Faster here, I think. Canyons are a little bit.
How does demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solus's ego.
Yes.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
This is a mistake, Mark.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I've got to try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook, take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
Bioware is getting through the Solus.
Better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work, he's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What?
Let's go.
No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Ned. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Let's take the mage.
This is it!
We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the Veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
No way.
Varric! 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 Oh no.
He's been stabbed by a mortal blade. Solus.
Let's go! This way! This way!
Wow, there we go. The Veilguard.
You have no idea what you have done.
Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Fine, talk.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
You let them out?
Thanks to me. I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
This is your fault.
Your ritual let the gods loose. You don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I possibly do? I do not have my ritual dagger. I do not have the network of mirrors that took me from the lighthouse across the world. I have nothing as the gods threaten this world again, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You mean when I stopped you from covering the world with demons?
You will soon see what I was trying to prevent. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
What exactly happened?
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Well, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
It's worse than you think.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like that time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Me too, Varric. Me too.
See you later, kid.
Okay. Quest acquired. Shadows of Ancient Art Latham. Bonus items. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. Cool. Explore the lighthouse. Map. Codex. Glossary. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, it's cool. What else have we got? Oh, that's aggressive. Wardrobe. Ah, okay. So the Blood Dragon armor's sort of been running since the start of the game. It's been in all the Dragon Ages. You can get it in Mass Effect as well. It's sort of a cool promo bonus armor, which yeah, has been in other games. Okay, quite a lot of armors and weapons. I think so. Oh, this is just a wardrobe actually. So yeah, hopefully as we find other weapons and armors, they have different stats on the side here. 44 weapons, hundreds of armors, yeah. Harding, we can customize her as well. And Nev as well. She looks pretty cool. She's got a missing foot with a cobra prosthetic. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it for now. pretty good so far. Obviously we're not very far into it, but pretty good so far. Good intro. Yeah, it seems like a good place to leave it. I'll have a wee play about with some more settings, see if I can get the game to run a little bit smoother, see if I can get the stream to run a little bit smoother, but yeah, it's fun. Looking forward to play a bit more of it. It should be on tomorrow night and Wednesday as well. I've got work later on in the week, but should get a couple more nights in, make a wee bit of progress, and see how it goes. Really get to know and meet some of the companions, and see what it has to offer. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. Okay, time for bed. Have a good night, guys. See ya.